Just let me open and set it.
Yes.
Hello friends, hope you are having a great time. First of all, I wish everyone happy Makar Sankranti. I hope you are having a great time with your family and loved one. So today is a very important topic in terms of this seminar where we are talking about the insurance part. Merlin, can you confirm if my voice is loud and clear and you can
Yes, sir.
see my PPT?
Yes, sir. It's loud and clear and the PPT is visible as well.
Okay, so friends, it's very important to talk about the investment. And again, I wish everyone a happy new year 2022. So this is the first festival of the entire year. And always remember, life is all about how well we can build our wealth along with the happiness. Always remember, healthy and the wealthy is the ultimate aim of the life. And even if you listen to the visionaries, always says health first, wealth second. और हिंदी में बोला जाता है पहला सुख निरोगी काया. So like the important part is if you are healthy and if you are fit, your mind, body, your circle, your commitment will take you to go to the new highs. But the concern happens because in life and market, two things are certain, and that is the uncertainty. We always know when there is a life, we have the risk of life. When you are in the market, always there is the fear of the market. When you are driving a car and when you are on the highway, there is always risk. So when you have risk for something, and the risk should be hedged in the life. So ultimately, if you just talk about the insurance and other products, these products were made to mitigate the risk of the person, not in terms of the health risk, even in terms of the moral risk. If you are insured well, you won't feel fear to do something which is adventurous. Because ultimately, the life is all about if I do something and if something goes wrong, what will happen to my family? And always remember, if you ask to any person who is earning, who is investing, the ultimate aim is just to get the financial freedom, not only for the person, but financial freedom for the family. When I talk about the investment, again, the main core concept and the logic is all about the financial freedom. Like I'm earning, I want my money to earn for myself. And finally, I'm financial freedom so I can complete me and my families and my kids all the dreams, whether in terms of the educational dreams, whether in terms of the luxuries, whether in terms of the lifestyles, or whether giving them all the happiness. However, we understand money can't buy anything, but without money also we can't buy anything. So the insurance is a product which provides the cover for your policies, and it is always suggested and advised that when there is a life, there is a risk, so you should be covered. Now this is the question, how to get covered. So ultimately the insurance is also part of the financial freedoms. Until you are alive, until you are there to work, you can make whatever you want. But the question is, if a person doesn't remain, then how the generations of the family will survive? So that is the key questions. And I'll tell you, everyone look at the retirement plan. So the insurance also goes into the retirement plan. Retirement is all about when person is taking the self retirement, and the insurance is something where person doesn't want, but by the order of the god, the things happens. So that is why it is very important to take the insurance product. And we need to talk about the basics of the insurance, how the insurance can be taken. And guys, I remember couple of years back, insurance agent used to come and he used to give the example of his own. Just for example, if let's say I have taken an insurance, if I'm paying the premium, if something goes wrong to me, then I'll get this cover. So that will be helpful for my kids and the family to do the further study and complete all your dream. Because about couple of years back, a person can't even have dare to talk with their parents that he is taking the insurance. And you know, when the insurance reward come, when something goes wrong, then only the rewards come. But now the scenario and the mind process and the thinking has totally changed. Then the people, those who are the juniors, even the family, they talk to their parents and get the insurance. So there is a huge changes we have seen in terms of understanding and awareness about the insurance product. So you should be insurance, but let's talk about why insurance and what is the basics of insurance. So insurance is a financial product that reduces or eliminate the cost of probable loss of the life or some assets. Insurance, there are not only the life insurance, there are other insurance as well, life, health, or even the assets, or even nowadays, even if there is a footballer or singer, they do the insurance of their tongue or the legs, because that is all ultimately their assets all about. So you can get the insurance of anything based on the insurance policies. So ultimately, insurance is a risk transfer tool. By taking a insurance policy, you can buy the insurance policy, and if there is risk of the life or the risk of the assets, that risk will be transferred to the insurance company. So ultimately, insurance is a risk transfer mechanism in which a person can take a policy by paying the premium, and then risk will be borne by the insurance company if something goes wrong. Insurance company assumes the risk against premium paid by many person. So if I ask a person, let's say if any person is having the mediclaim of 10,000, if something goes wrong to that person, he gets the claim of around 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs. So my question is the insurance company is an NGO? They are taking only 10,000 rupees for the mediclaim and giving 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees that person? No, they are in the business. They are doing the insurance for so many people. They are collecting the money of so many policy holder, and then they know what is the probability that claim will be there. So according to that, the claim will be given, and this is the agreement between the insurance and the insurance company. Sir, I'll call you later. So insurance company pays to those who actually suffer the loss and claim, and while person who do the policy, he has to pay the premium. So insurance is a financial product, a contract between the person or the company, insurance company, or where the risk transfer is done, whether in terms of the loss of the life or in terms of any assets. Now the question is, why insurance? Certain insurance are mandatory, like motor insurance. Without your car insurance, you can't go onto the road. So even if you remember, before buying a car, first you have to get your insurance, because everyone knows if you are driving a car, definitely there is a risk. Even the damage of the car or even any other risk could be there, because when you are on the road, it can, any kind of mishap happens. So in car, and I remember, friends, when earlier the car started, the manufacturing they started, our forefather used to say cars should be banned. Because of the car, many accidents are happening. But let me tell you, without two-wheeler, four-wheeler, flight, train, you can't look at the growth of the person or growth of the company or growth of the country. So you can't ignore the mode of the communications. So what I suggest, that people used to say that accidents are happening because of the cars, but no, that is happening because of the careless. So whenever you drive, you should drive safely. But yes, definitely your insurance should be renewed, and that is mandatory in terms of motor insurance. Now, insurance doesn't reduce the probability of occurrence of the adverse event. It just helps you to manage the financial impact or amount of loss if the adverse event actually takes place. Let's say a person is earning 20,000 rupees per month. Out of the 20,000 rupees, he uses 15,000 for his family and all. Saving is only 5,000. And let's say suddenly the person meets an accident and the amount of the treatment goes to 2 lakh rupees. Now you can understand how that person will manage the 2 lakh rupees, because his saving is only 5,000 rupees. And you can understand, even if he saves for 1 year, that will be around 60,000. For 2 years, it will be 2 lakh 40,000. So that means if he is meeting an accident and earning only 20,000, and after his saving, if he put the money, he will take around 2 years to meet the expenses of the accidents or expenses of the medical things. So what he can do, he can take a policy by just paying the premium, and then that risk will transfer to the insurance company. Buying certain type of insurance help in saving, like many people use insurance for ATCC, income tax. You must be knowing there is in ATCC there is a clause that you can even put your income, put your insurance in terms of your like tax planning part. Even your Mediclaim also comes into the tax planning parts. So life insurance and health insurance also come into the income tax. So the measure why the insurance, first, for certain things like is mandatory motor, again to transfer the risk, manage the financial impact, and ultimately it helps in the saving in terms of income tax. You should remember that insurance should not be taken just for saving tax. Insurance should not be taken as investment primarily. Insurance should be treated as insurance only. Many people, they buy the insurance because they require an ATCC. What I suggest, whether you take the term plan and put your money in FD or others, I think you'll get better return. So insurance should be treated as an insurance policy, not as a saving or not as a financial planning. Yeah, it's all about financial insurance or again your safety. Now, popular type of insurance, life insurance or non-life or general insurance. In life insurance, we have term insurance, whole life, endowment, unique linked insurance plan or ULIP we say usually, money back plan, retirement plan, child insurance or pension plan. So as per the person, the different type of insurance plans are available, and as per the requirement, a person can select his own the plan of the. Now in general insurance, it goes to the home insurance, motor insurance, travel, and the health insurance. Now, insurance sector in India, there are 24 life insurer, 34 general insurance, and IRDA, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, regulates all the insurance things. And there are many players offering numerous products to suit the various needs. So many times it's tough also that which policy and which plan need to take. So you can do the comparative analysis also, because there are around 24 life insurance and the 34 general insurance. But ultimately, before you plan for the insurance, first understand why insurance and which kind of insurance are you looking. Let's say your age is 50 years, 55 years. Then your aim is pension plan. Now, let's say you are young, your aim is the term insurance, so that your reward should be comparatively more. When you are 50 years plus, as I said, retirement plan, or you can go with the child insurance, or when you are more old and now ultimately it's all about how you can spend your life in the post retirement zone, then you can go with the pension plan as well. So many things. Even young people are going with the ULIP, that is unique link insurance plan. So that is having some saving as well as your some insurance claim or insurance policy as well in that policies and the plan as well. Now, do you need insurance? That is the question. And how much insurance required? You need insurance if you feel that the financial impact or amount of loss on account of occurrence of the adverse event will be difficult to manage. I have given one example. So like again, two examples mentioned here. You need to buy life insurance policy if you are one of the earning member of your family. You don't buy life insurance because you are going to die. You buy life insurance because someone else is going to live after you and they will need money. You need to buy health insurance if you or your family members may fall sick and the expected cost of the treatment will be difficult for you to be bear. So like nowadays, we are into the fast life because of the living style, because of the eating habits, because of the surrounding pollutions. Day by day, the new diseases are happening and people can fall and sick anytime. Even for the regular health checkup also, you need the insurance policy. So you get that claim to be settled or that treatment to be settled from that policy. So at least a person who's really earning well should be having one health insurance renewal for every year. And you can also go with the life insurance as well. And you can add those into your income tax planning in ATCC. So that will help you for the tax deduction as well. Now, how to choose your policy? First, your current income and expenses. Like if your income is high, definitely you need more cover for your life. If your income is less, then you have the less opportunity cost. How much money your family may need when you're not there with them. How much premium you can afford. Claim settlement record and policy exclusion, all these things you need to keep in mind for. selecting the insurance policy. Now, what should be the insurance sum assured? It is important to buy an insurance policy equally important that amount or coverage is adequate. If a person is earning, usually it's a, what is your earning per year? Your insurance amount should be more than 3 to 5 years. Like your coverage should be more than 3 to 5 years at least, minimum. If a person is earning 20 lakh rupees, his cover should be at least 60 lakh to 1 crore rupees. So you can understand how much premium is required to get the cover of 60 lakhs to 1 crore rupees. So then I'm telling minimum, right? Usually people look at the 10 years. Whatever they are earning, that should be 10 times of that should be covered in the policy. Some assured amount should be sufficient to ensure that you are family members are able to maintain same lifestyle in your absence. In a general rule, coverage should be 10 to 25 times of your gross annual income, depending your age, as I mentioned. Now, what is the free look period? It's a period during which a policy holder can review the policy terms. If not satisfied, may return the policy with a penalty or charge. This is also a things for insurance companies. 15 days free look period is available for all insurance policy after date of issuance of the policy. If any claim is made before the end of the free look period, the policy cannot be returned. It is available for health insurance policy which in terms of at least 3 years. Now, what is the grace period? Grace period is the additional time the insurance provider gives after the premium due date to pay the premium. And the grace period is 30-day premium is paid annually. And or for other premium, frequency is 15 days. However, you need to understand your life cover continues during the grace periods. Insurance cover is not available during the grace periods. So now let's say you've done the insurance mediclaim of 1 year. So your health cover will be there for that 1 year, and then you have to renew them, only the new cover will be there.
Sorry to disturb you, Chandan sir, but the slide is not visible.
Okay, let me check my network. Hope now fine.
Yeah, no, it's not yet visible. Yeah. No, sir, it's not yet visible.
Yes, it's better now.
No, sir.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Hope you guys can hear me loud and clear.
Yeah, now the slides are visible also and it's clear.
Okay, thank you so much. So like we were talking about lapse of the policies, like insurance policy lapse when the insured default on payment of renewal of the policy, when when benefit also lapse. And usually you must be knowing most of the time companies provide the recall to about the premium pay and all. Now let me talk about the health insurance and how to buy the insurance. So important parameter which one should consider before selecting a health insurance is coverage of various diseases, including pre-existing diseases. Nowadays, even whenever people select for the health insurance, they also try to get whether the COVID is included in that policy or not. Minimum period of hospitalization required. Like you must be knowing, if you are admitted 3 days, then the claim will be there, or 5-day hospitalization is required, then the claim is covered by the health insurance company. So that minimum period should be there. Pre and post hospitalization expenses. Many policies only provide the post hospitalization expenses. So you should clear whether the pre hospitalization expenses are there or not. Then various limit and sublimits, coverage of OPD expenses. That is also important, because before going for any kind of treatment, people also go with the OPD charges and all. Then critical illness coverage, exclusions, which illness or which disease are exclusions in that policies. Then cashless facilities, like the direct claim will be given by the insurance company. Then cost of health checkup, acceptability and network of the empaneled hospital. So like let's say there is one company and he's not empaneled with many hospitals, so that may not help you. Let's say you are staying in a small town and the empaneled hospital is not in that policy, so that is not going to help you. So you should be keeping all these 8 to 10 thumb rule in mind before taking any kind of health insurance, so that after your policy, if something goes wrong, your claim will be covered well. Now, whom to buy insurance from? There are multiple ways. You can buy. You can directly from the insurance company. Nowadays, we are in the digital era. You can directly search into the insurance company portal. You can find out. They are providing all the informations. You can read those informations and you can plan your insurance. Then there are many insurance agents as well. I remember just couple of years back, people have the habit to buy the insurance from only agents. Then banks are also working as a corporate agents. Then insurance brokers are there. Web aggregators are also there. Like web aggregator, they provide the solutions. They connect to all the insurance companies at a one platform, and you can select and choose, and you can compare and plan your insurance policy. So these are the couple of channels by which you can plan your insurance policies. Now, one need to understand what is the difference between an agent and broker. So an insurance broker is interested in selling, buying, or negotiating various financial products best suited to their individual client's need, while insurance agent sells, negotiate on behalf of his organization. So broker are like they are the third party mediators. Agents are the part of the company. They are doing this insurance things. So you should be knowing whether you are dealing with insurance broker or insurance agent. Insurance broker is the intermediaries, while insurance agent is the part of the organization. Why online, why offline? You need to understand. Load production information is available in a user-friendly format. You can go to any site and you can compare. Features are available across products and company. Online premium is lower as insurance save and agent commissions. So that is the reason that most of now the qualified people who are working in the corporates, they take the insurance directly online. They don't refer to or they don't approach to the insurance agent, because they can plan their policy as per their understanding. They can do the comparison analysis. And once you are doing the premium online, no need to worry about the insurance commission. Otherwise, when you're doing the LIC and all, the agents get hefty commissions out of that, and ultimately that goes from your pocket as well. Convenient to buy. However, you are not paying more, but if premium is high and the company has to pay to the agent also or the broker also, then premium will be comparatively high, and they are ultimately giving from your premium only. So you can also plan for the hybrid online or offline. You can understand from someone and you can go with online, or you can do the comparative analysis and then you can go with your broker. Now, when you talk about the offline, there are so many insurance products, and these products are complicated and sometimes difficult to understand on your own. So that is the reason that you can't be into the online. Then you need someone who is experienced and can help you to select the right policy for you. Premium negotiation is possible. Your agent or broker can help you to get the policy at better prices based on the company's agenda. Those who are not tech savvy, they have to go with the offline, because in online you have to be very tech savvy. You should be knowing how to fill the form, how to do the KYC and all other things. The nominees and other things are comfortable. However, online is nowadays more popular, but yes, both are having the different way. And see, when you are going with the offline, so one agent will be there and that agent will be helping you to renew, update you for claim, everything. The person will be selected because he's ultimately being paid as a commission if he's working for you. Some important insurance schemes, the Saral Jeevan Bima, some insurance is 5 lakhs, maximum 25 lakhs in the multiple of 50,000. Company can offer some insurance of more than 25 lakh also. Accident benefit rider and the permanent disability benefit riders can be added. Terms and conditions of the policy are same across all insurance companies, and it is standardized term life insurance policy and offered mandatory by all life insurance companies, Saral Jeevan Bima. Then each company can decide the premium independently, and these policy can be purchased by anyone between 80 to 65 years. Policy term may be in between 5 to 40 years, and maturity age is 70 years. Now, Compulsory waiting period of 45 days after the date of commencement of the risk. Arogya Sanjeevani policy. Each company can decide the premium. Some insurance can be decided by each company independently in the multiple of 50,000 rupees. And it is a standardized health insurance policy and offered mandatory by all insurance company for the health insurance. So as I mentioned, there are two. One is the Saral Jeevan Bima. Second is the Arogya Sanjeevani policy. And these are the standardized health policy mandatory by all the insurance companies. Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana is a 1-year term life insurance scheme, can be renewed each year till 55 years. Sum insured is 2 lakhs. Fixed premium is 330 per year. It is auto debited from your bank account. You can contact your bank if you want to buy such kind of insurance policy. Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana is a 1-year accidental death and disability insurance cover. Can be renewed. Fixed premium amount 12 per annum per member. And I'm sure many of you must not be knowing about such kind of policies like Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Bima Jyoti Yojana or Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. So you can search in the Google, you can go to the NSGL site, understand about all these policy and get yourself covered by just paying the small premium amount. Then what is the insurance repository? Insurance repository is an entity licensed by IRDI, Insurance Regulatory Deposit IRDI. IRDA is the body which handles all the insurance regulatory rule. So as I mentioned here, that in India the insurance is being regulated by the IRDA, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. So that is the government body set by the government. Then what you must do before an insurance? Satisfy yourself that agent you are dealing with licensed. Make payment to insurance company only, not to employer agent. Ask for and understand product suitability and metrics and the benefit illustration document. Then disclose existing disease and existing policies. And you should be knowing insurance is a subject matter of solicitation. It should not be sold. It's your responsibility to understand the product before you price it. Insurance is not same as investment. It should be purchased only for, it should not be purchased only for tax benefits. As I said, if you are buying insurance or ULIP for tax saving, better you buy term plan and you go with your FD or mutual funds or anything. So insurance should be treated as an insurance, not for the tax benefit or the saving. It uses its investment tool. It may provide costly in compensation to standalone investment options. Remember to update beneficiary or nominees in insurance policy because that is important, because ultimately we are getting insured to provide the financial freedom and health financial benefit to our family. So without mistake, you should add beneficiaries or nominees in the policies. Understand the complaint process before you buy any policy. Then keep the beneficiary or your family member informed about your insurance policy. And technically, you should be maintaining one file in which you should put all the documents related to your investment and insurance. So your family member knows about which plan and how much premium you are paying and what is the policy have you taken. Always add the nominees, as I mentioned. Remember to pay the premium on time. Sending premium due notice or renewal notice is not a statutory responsibility of the insurance company. What to do in case of problem or complaint? You can just go to the policyholder.gov.in. That is the portal of IRDI. Then you can complain for it. Then you can use the reference irdi.gov.in, policyholder.gov.in, or either you can use the toll-free number of IRDI for any kind of complaint or complaints.irdi.gov.in. These are the things you can use for any kind of complaint and help related to your insurance and insurance regulator. So insurance ombudsman is also there. Like this is available to all individual policy holder. Complaint should be made to the office having jurisdiction over your area. So like if your policy is not being paid or claim is not being paid, then you can go to this form and you can ask for that. So this is what you can understand, and I covered why you should be having an insurance policy. And nowadays the life is so fast that you should be insured yourself to safeguard the future of your family. And as I mentioned, that one thing is certain in the life, that is all about uncertainty. So when you know there is uncertainty, God knows what is going to happen tomorrow. Your family should not suffer from that. So when you are earning, use the small amount for your policy, so your life or assets or health, financial things should be covered out of that. Again, you should not be over insurance. You should not be under insurance. Many people, they take the insurance, but they mostly people are under insurance. They take very less insurance. So as mentioned that at least 10 to 25 times your the reclaim should be there than your earning part, so that your family or your things can be justified or affordable. And the ultimate aim of insurance is when you are working, you can do well, you can earn your money to complete your dream of your family. But when you are not there, how things will happen? And insurance finally come for that. So as you know about the tagline of LIC, जिंदगी के साथ भी जिंदगी के बाद भी. So I think that is the right definition of the insurance, that they are there with you when you are there, but when you are not there, they are also there to safeguard your family by paying the claim. But yes, for that you need to take the right policy and right insurance premium you need to pay. So that's all, guys, from my side in terms of the insurance. Hope you guys understood the basic concepts, and at least it will give you some start or some understanding that why you should be doing insurance, and you should make this as your yearly calendar. And at least once you are having the insurance, take the medical insurance and make the habit of having 2 times regular checkup of your health in a year. So when any disease is happening inside, you should know immediately. And when you are having policy, that even the testing charges will be covered by your policy as well. So this is what you can benefit out of that. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much for your patience listening. And again, thanks to the NSDL for providing me such an opportunity to interact with these guys. So
Thank
that's
you.
all from my side. Now we can have for the Q&A round.
Thank you, Chandan sir, for a wonderful presentation. I am sure that many of our participants have gained meaningful insights from this presentation. Participants, if there are any questions, please do mention that in the chat box, and we'll be really happy to take it forward. So, one question is from Mr. Manoj Kumar. Please tell us about dematerialization of policies. So I would like to add on that, Mr. Manoj, sir. Basically, dematerialization of policies. So if I talk about National Insurance Repository, which is a subsidiary, basically NSDL subsidiary is NDML, who has been given the project of NIR. National Insurance Repository. So this has been governed by IRDAI, and under this, if investors can hold their policies in electronic form, just as you hold shares in electronic form, you can hold your insurance policies also in electronic form. So there are certain companies who have been tied up with NIR, with NDML, which is a subsidiary of NECL, who provide these services to all our investors, to all our insurance policy account holders. So in case if you have insurance policies of those particular companies, and in fact if you have existing demat account, those policies also can be converted in the same demat account also. So this is also a provision given to extended to the insurance account holders. Of course, there are certain companies who have been tied up with NIR, so only those companies' insurance policies can be dematted. Chandan sir, if you would like to add, you can go ahead.
Yeah, already you have replied, and thank you so much for the informations. We can go ahead with the next question.
Yeah. So Mr. Piyush has asked, digital policy valid on claim. Piyush, what I can do is I can unmute yourself, and maybe you can just ask your question once again. So Piyush, can you unmute yourself, please?
Sometimes what happen, actually, we lose our physical copy of insurance policy, and
Okay.
at the time of claim, we don't have that original copy in some of LIC policy or like that. So can we get a copy of photocopy, or you can say the digital copy can be used in times of claim, at the time of claim?
Chandan sir, would you like to answer, or should I answer this?
Yeah, you can answer, please.
So basically, see, just at any point of time, in case if you have any policy, say example, if you have LIC policy, you can always, they have, you can always approach LIC, provided you have the policy number in place. So because based on the policy number, you can, ask for a certain copy. Of course, there would be certain charges, I think, but you can always, at any point of time, you can ask for the duplicate policy. Certain charges would be levied for issuing the duplicate policy, but based on the policy number, you can get that as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so just to add on this question, so like you can connect your concern insurance company, and you need to provide. And nowadays, see, even you can go to online also, and copy can be get. But yes, you need to provide the right documents.
So our next question is from Mr. Manoj Kumar. I have LIC, ICICI Prudential. Can I demat them in my shared demat account? Manoj, so as I told you, you need certain companies are available. So what you can do is you can go to NIR website, nir.ntml.in. You can see for the list of companies. I think LIC is not tied up with NDML for issuing the policies in electronic form, but there are other companies wherein you can, if you are holding that, you can always do that. So just have a look at nir.ndml.in. This is a website. Just see if that company ICICI Prudential is eligible to for you, for that company to get your policies dematted. So just go to the website and you can get the complete information on that as well. Mr. Manoj Kumar has said, or I need to have separate demat account for same, sir. As I told you, the same demat account can be, if you have a demat account with NBCL, insurance policies can be converted in the same demat account. So you need not open a new demat account for converting those insurance policies in electronic form. We have our next question from Mr. Piyush. If you have two term insurance of 1 crore and 50 lakh for different companies, at time of claim, can we get 1.5 crore or max from two? Chandan sir, can you just take this question?
So like, see, you can get only from one insurance, right? One claim can be paid by only one insurance policy. And whatever the maximum, you can get benefit of that.
So,
Like you can't get, let's say you got a concern, and now you are claiming to both the companies. They might not pay both the company, only the one claim will be paid by the one company, or you can take the parcel also if required.
correct. And Piyush, basically, to claim, you'll have to submit the certain documents, the original documents. So you cannot submit original documents to both the companies, right? So only to one company wherein you submit, which gives you a maximum claim, you can, consider that company. So our next question is from Mr. ABS. What is the period of time to close the life insurance policy when there is a need of money within the end of maturity period? Sir Chandan sir?
Yeah, so like, so the question is, see, there are two ways. Either there is the maturity, or if the end of life. So like, as I mentioned, your policy term may be in between 5 to 40 years, or otherwise maturity age is 70. So most of the policies are having such kind of things. So let's say if your time of that policy is completed, then you'll get the maturity. Otherwise, maturity age is less than like 70 years the maturity. If you don't have like many kind of LIC policy, mainly the Saral Jivan Bima and all. So even in them also the maturity age is 70 years.
More questions, participants, please do mention that in the chat box. Participant, just a small information to be shared. Since we are celebrating our 75th year of independence, SEBI has termed this as Amrit Ka Mahotsav. So basically, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. is the title given for this year. And under this banner, many of the quiz competitions and essay competitions have been organized by SEBI and NISM. So participants, if you are, in case if you are between the age of 18 to 30 years, you can participate for quiz and essay competition. For persons who are above 30 years, not an issue. You can participate in an essay competition. There are free prizes to be given for the best essay competition. I have shared the link in the chat box, so you can register for it. It's free of cost, and participate. So there is for participation, basically there is a deadline time. Please do go on the link and register for it. So this is being organized by SEBI and NISM for all our investors. So please do make use of it. Participants also requesting to please provide your feedback about this webinar. I've shared you the link in the chat box. I'll share it once again. So please do please do inform us how you like this webinar. And what are the topics that you would like us to present in our forthcoming webinars, so that we can take it forward as well. Participants, any more questions, please do mention that in the chat box. So participants, this is the link for feedback, and as I told you, we also have this session for this competition for investors, which is a quiz and essay competition. This is the registration link. So please do go and register for it and participate wholeheartedly, and you can win a prize as well. So you will have participation certificate for all our participants. So in case if you would like to get involved, please do go and register for it. Thank you so much. I guess there are no more questions. So thank you, Chandan sir, for a wonderful presentation on basics of insurance. Thank you, participants, once again for coming today and gaining meaningful insights from our expert speaker, Mr. Chandan sir. I'm sure that you all have gained a lot of knowledge from this session. Please do give your feedback as well. Thank you once again, and hope to see you soon. Thank you, Chandan sir.
Thank you so much. Thanks to the entire team of NSDL. Wishing everyone a happy Makar Sankranti. Hope in this session you must have learned something. Definitely you will be looking for financial freedom and insurance of yourself to take the proper insurance. So that's all from our side. Have a great time. And again, I take the opportunity to say thanks to Merlin and the entire team for providing me the wonderful opportunity to interact with you. So on this,
Thank you,
thanks
sir.
a lot. Have a great time.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.